Wishing time. It was Christmas time on the island of Sodor. Duck and Oliver were very excited. Lower Tidmouth Station was going to be holding a Christmas party. The engines worked hard decorating the station with lots of decorations, and even Christmas lights were being put up. Everyone was looking forward to the big party. Oliver and Toad arrived at the station with trucks of party food. Oliver could see tables being put up outside the platform. "This is going to be a great party," smiled Oliver. "I agree, Mr. Oliver," said Toad. "I am so looking forward to it." Just then, a snowflake landed on Toad's nose. Toad looked up and was surprised by what he saw. "Look, Mr. Oliver," he called. "It's snowing." Before Oliver could say anything, the children cheered happily. "We're going to have a white Christmas!" they cheered. Oliver smiled. He knew the children always liked snow. "Come on, Oliver," said his driver. "We need to clear the tracks." "Why?" asked Oliver. He was puzzled. "I can answer that," said a voice. It was the Fat Controller. "A special decoration is going to be put up on the footbridge." This made Oliver very excited. "A decoration?" he grinned. "What kind of decoration?" "Wait and see," said the Fat Controller. "Now off you go, please. Duck needs to get into the station." Oliver puffed out of the station, and Toad watched as the children waved goodbye. A while later, Oliver had returned to the station with trucks of bunting. Toad watched as the workmen walked onto the footbridge. He was excited to see the decoration. "Where is the decoration, sir?" asked Toad. "It will be here any time now," said the Fat Controller. "Duck is delivering the decoration to us." "I wonder what it would be," thought Toad. Then he heard Duck's whistle. "Here they come," called the porter. Donald puffed up behind, pulling Rocky. Rocky was going to help fix the decoration to the footbridge. Duck puffed up behind with the special decoration. "Hello," said Duck. "The decoration is right here." Toad looked and saw the decoration was covered with a tarpaulin. "I can't wait to see it," he smiled. Rocky and the workmen were soon at work fixing the decoration into place. The Fat Controller watched as the work was in progress. Toad was impressed. The decoration was a big star. It shone and sparkled, and the workmen made sure the light bulbs were fixed properly into place. "This is one special star," said Rocky. "I've never seen one like this before." "Neither have I, Mr. Rocky," said Toad. "It looks lovely." Toad beamed from buffer to buffer. "This decoration will be the best in the station," said the Fat Controller. Later, Duck arrived pulling some trucks. He had trucks of decorations to go in the car park. Duck could see Toad was still in the station looking at the star. "Haven't you seen that star long enough?" asked Duck. But Toad didn't answer. He was staring at the star. Oliver puffed into the station to collect Toad. Oliver looked and saw Toad's face looked like he had been hypnotised. "Come on, Toad," said Oliver. "It's time to collect our next train." "But Mr. Oliver," said Toad, "I want to stay here a bit more." "It's just a decoration, Toad," sighed Oliver. "But I believe this star is magical, Mr. Oliver," smiled Toad. Oliver chuckled. "Don't be ridiculous," he said. "How can it be magical?" "It looks magical," explained Toad. "I think if you make a wish on it, it will come true." "Rubbish, Toad," scoffed Oliver. "I'll be back to collect you when I've taken on water." And Oliver puffed away. Toad watched as Oliver puffed away. Then, as Toad turned towards the platform, he could see some children looking sad. "Our surprise has been cancelled," they sighed. "We were so looking forward to it." Toad was a little puzzled. He turned to the station master. "Why are the children upset, Mr. Station Master?" he asked. "Their surprise didn't leave the village," explained the station master. "It was stuck in a snowdrift in the shop." so we had to cancel the big surprise. Toad was sad to hear this. He felt very sorry for the children. But they always have a surprise, he groaned. We can't let them down. Can't be helped, said the station master. They'll just have to go without it, I'm afraid. Toad didn't know what to say now. He wanted the children to have fun at the party, but wasn't sure how. Then he looked up at the star. He was sure the star was magical. Then he had an idea. If I made a wish on it, he thought, then maybe it might come true. So Toad closed his eyes, took a deep breath, and made a wish. I wish there was a way we could cheer the children up. Then Oliver returned after taking on water. He saw Toad looking upset. What's the matter now? He asked. Toad told Oliver about the children and what had happened. Oliver was surprised to hear this. There must be something we can do, he said. Even if we did find something else, said the station master, we wouldn't be able to get them here in time. Then Toad struck a smile. An idea came to him. What if we gave the children a completely different surprise? He suggested. What do you mean, Toad? Asked Oliver. Toad explained to Oliver and the station master his idea. Oliver smiled, and the station master was impressed. A wonderful idea, Toad, he said. I'll check with the Fat Controller, though. He telephoned the Fat Controller and told him about Toad's plan, and the Fat Controller agreed. We can borrow one of the special coaches in the yard, he said, and we can decorate as well as the trucks. That night, the party was quiet. The tables were full of food and the chairs were put into place for a game of musical chairs. The engines were all waiting to start the party. Thomas, Percy and Mavis were puzzled. What are we all waiting for? Asked Mavis. Toad says he has a surprise for us, said Duck. I hope they hurry up, sighed Donald. I'm getting bored. Me too, said Douglas. There's nothing to do but talk. Then they heard a shrill whistle in the distance. Here he comes, chirped Percy. Sure enough, coming round the corner was Oliver. He popped into the station pulling the Christmas train. Oliver pulled up into the station feeling smart and decorated. He blew a cheerful greeting to all the people on the platform. The engines were very surprised and delighted. Oliver was decorated in tinsel, streamers and bells. The trucks looked very smart in their bunting and tinsel and were painted a special mix of blue, red and white. The special coach had been cleaned, painted and had a big banner saying Merry Christmas on. And Toad was covered in bunting, tinsel and had bells hanging from his buffers. Then the Fat Controller stepped out of the special coach. He was wearing his best suit and his finest hat. Ladies and gentlemen, he smiled, I have in this coach a very special visitor. Everyone watched and gasped. There, stepping out of the coach, was none other than Father Christmas. Merry Christmas, he cheered. Let the party begin. The children and passengers cheered and waved. The engines all cheered, whistled and tooted in delight. Everybody inside, please, said the Fat Controller. The Christmas meal is about to start. Everybody raced into the coach and were delighted by what they saw. The seats were decorated with tinsel and the table was set with knives, forks, spoons, plates and pudding. The children cheered happily. Some even got out of the train to see Toad. Thank you, Toad, they cheered. You've made this the best party ever. Toad, beamed the Fat Controller, you have saved the Christmas party. You have been a really useful brake van. Toad felt very happy and very proud. He couldn't have felt happier. Oliver felt very happy too. Well done, Toad, said Oliver. That was a wonderful idea. Thank you, Mr. Oliver, smiled Toad. but it's thanks to this Christmas star that I came up with the idea. Toad told Oliver about his wish. Oliver now felt a little silly. Maybe some decorations are magical, he smiled. I'll never doubt you again, Toad. And Toad felt like he was the happiest of all.